It was the come up, my beginning suspended in deeper sentence. I believe this moment captured between us. Now let me witness as forgiveness to a dark night that never replied. I'm committed to every soldier who died. I make it right, come on, we get live and I get mine. Decompress and I rise, blinding lights and I shine. Burning freeze like dry ice, pouring rain and sunlight. My broken wings still take flight. Visions of a past life, illuminating timelines. Reading palms and lifelines, patterns born in past time. Speak to where my path lies, follow me, compare my love and pay for this grind. The truth opposed to your lies, exposed within our lifetime. The music is our tour guide. It's a place where you were sleeping, deeply dreaming, discovering meaning, believing beneath it something more is emerging. You feel it, I've come to reveal it after years of deception and secrets. Revisit visions, broken hearts in the wake of redemption. I'm breathing softly on a path of incredible distance, with friends and family so dope, disrespected the women. Spent most of lives confined to time in the cell of a prison. Committed suicide by tightening the grip on a pistol. I'm standing strong and independent despite heartless opinions. Standing mainly for the people who live it. Revolving rooms continue spinning without exit or entrance. Our voices blended, lost in pain and persistence. Numb existence, push relentless toward this bright light. Believing on my own hype. Haters hate and tell me why I freestyle what they can't write. Southside till I pass, I keep it moving fast. I keep on keeping on until y'all notice what it sounds like. Cause it's the come up, my beginning suspended in deeper sentence. I believe this moment captured between us. Now let me witness as forgiveness to a dark night that never replied. I'm committed to every soldier who died. I make it right, come on, we get live and I get mine. Decompress and I rise, blinding lights and I shine. Burning freeze like dry ice, pouring rain and sunlight. My broken wings still take flight. Visions of a past life, illuminating timelines. Reading palms and lifelines, patterns born in past time. Speak to where my path lies, follow me, compare my love and pain for this grind. The truth opposed to your lies, exposed within our lifetime. The music here is your guide.
7 years ago,
on the night I almost died,
I would fail to see the signs.
What it meant to be alive.
In a fight, my jaw would shatter.
Be replaced by metal plates.
The cold alloy in my face.
Was heavy when it rained. I pushed the pain away to feel again. From hate to say I killed for it. They said I'd never sing again. Watch me, bro, I live for this. Contemplate the consequence of broken hope and confidence. Through competence and common sense to rise above and conquer this. I skip the flood of compliments, the shallowness and cockiness. Jewelry and accomplishments that disconnect our consciousness. I come up while you copy this. Collabos across continents, shaping vowels and consonants. Collective mind reconnaissance.
Continue with my heart in this.
Constantly my all in this. Copy become part of this. This artist keeps his promises. Southside till I pass. I keep it moving fast. I keep on keeping on until y'all notice what it sounds like. It was the come up, my beginning suspended in deeper sentence. I believe this moment captured between us. Now let me witness as forgiveness to a dark night that never replied. I'm committed to every soldier who died. I make it right, come on, we get live and I get mine. Decompress and I rise, blinding lights that I shine. Burning freeze like dry ice, pouring rain and sunlight. My broken wings still take flight. Visions of a past life, illuminating timelines. Reading palms and lifelines, patterns born in past time. Speak to where my path lies, follow me, compare my love and pain for this grind. The truth opposed to your lies, exposed within our lifetime. My music here is your guide.
Yeah, like you didn't know.
They said I'd never see the light, that people like me never rise. I did the dead of doing time, lost it even left behind. My mother looked me in my eyes, asked me what I'd make my life. My answer was I'd make her proud, can't help but think about that now. I put it down so many ways for love and music to get paid, to free my voice and bury hate. But most of all reiterate to dream a dream of something great, to live it though it's different, yo. Let them know and set it straight. Impoverished, battered and broken, abundant, founded in omens. So destined to push it forward. Listen close and I can show you the heartache of subtle moments. Burning sofas on the street corners, dead ends that feel open. Dealers and the hustlers, breakdancers still posing. Summer nights under the streetlights, remember but out of focus. Boxing in the streets, Kool-Aid and government cheese. I feel it like it was yesterday, brothers rest in peace. It's probably spinning you backward. I'm not your average rapper. No bullet holes or bandanas contradicting your standards established through years of practice. Elaborate rites of passage can't play a part in your pageant. But I tell you this, if I haven't, I want to sing, I want to dance under every circumstance. I want to be myself, nobody else, no time to ask for another's breath, another's sweat, another's life that is not mine. I love myself like no one else, I have no time to lie. I'm no one's man, no one's slave, no one's now, no yesterday. I'm the way I choose to be, not you or them or him. You see, I fall through the adversity with faith alone, my currency. Purposely, so an imperfect person, perfectly. I went from down and out to colleges, earning athletic scholarships with 3 degrees of PhD. People doubted through all of it. Yo, I remember all of it, the negatives and positives. You're hating on the music, well, let me just state the obvious.
Well, I got mine in so many ways. Yeah. Well, I got mine in so many ways. Well, I got mine in so many ways. Yeah. Well, I got mine in so many ways.
How can I explain this? Throughout the years I put in effort to make an honest impression. Ignored the money, fame, and hype, most often labeled impressive. I put away the corny punchlines, put my heart on the record. You want the real, I got the real. Check me out, I'll explain it. It's often said a simple song is likely true to its message, but the simplified experience reduces its credit. Life is beautiful and complex, messy and complicated. Thus music with any truth to it is true to deception. The focus line of truth and fiction is to make a decision. Just because something's explicit doesn't make it realistic. And although it probably could, and most likely it should, just because something is popular doesn't mean that it's good. Common sense is just defined by what's commonly understood, not the best or right answer or probable likelihood, which is likely why you rappers sound completely the same, and why my music stays fresh in so many ways.
Well, I got mine in so many ways. Yeah. Well, I got mine in so many ways. Well, I got mine in so many ways. Yeah. Well, I got mine in so many ways.
Come on.
Girls and the guns, how you see girls and the guns,
Yeah.
how you leave me girls
We back up in here one more again.
how you see
Another Chuckie Campbell exclusive. I want to thank y'all for being here. Just for listening. Goes a long way. Courtesy of Marc Jones and the Crack Factory. Yeah. Her body cold still, heart is heavy metal, she pop. You feel the pressure, take the swagger out your gangster. The only thing that give her pleasure, subtle movements in my trigger finger, let my lover liberate ya. She move like smoke do, super smooth, a broken safety bullets ricochet but fascinate me. Violent moments in her eyes, freeze time. I refuse to sleep up on her heartbeat and compete for the rhythm. She found a feeling in my cold heart, somewhere I never thought to look, probably a warm pause. There was a brief spark and then a long walk, when we discussed how precious life could be at all costs. The sun sets and it got dark. I felt the depth inside oneself when someone loved is lost. There was the widow's web above a woman's bed. I lived and died 1,000 times for love and lost because of girls.
how you see girls and the guns, how you leave me girls and the guns, how you see, how you leave me
Go ahead, bring it back.
girls and the guns, how you see girls and the guns,
Cause more die of heartbreak.
how you see,
It only takes one time. And it only takes one. She penetrates your tender flesh, roses and a hollow tip to open up your barrel chest. Stop your heart with messages, no potpourri with fragrances, aromas faintly poisonous to enter intravenous and still existence. She hits the club scene, full-blooded, weaving crowded streams of neon lights and clouded dreams. Narrow halls of VIP, lead up as security. Strobing lights influence the mass confusion so very deliberately. Concealed inside the ambiance, she makes her way across the dance floor to the kiosk. Cool martini, jello shots, get her hot and rubber wrong. Erogenous zones, turn her on and lock and load. There's freedom in her pheromones. That's why we keep it incognito and a real though. I never brag how well I keep it, cause the secret's rarely known. It's less than what you're aiming for and more than how you hold.
girls and the guns, how you see girls and the guns, how you leave me girls and the guns, how you see,
Yeah.
how you leave me
Let it fade. sit beneath the city lights, contemplating city life, caught between the lows and highs, dreaming from a distance. My existence was a tranquil sky, electric blue, streaks of white, blending bright and beautiful. Trapped in thought, remaining thoughtful of a dreamer seemed to dream. Thinking thoughts of thoughtful thinkers, thoughtful of what thinkers think. Thinking thoughts into the deep, thoughtful of what thinking means. Lost in thought and often thinking what thinking's supposed to be. Do you ever think of me? Cause you're always on my mind. With a little bit here and a little bit there, I literally know the signs. It's the simplest kind, considered important as sentiments, sentiment, sentence, and synergy. Intimate, seeming to think of it seriously, dream of it all the time. I fall behind, it's all so undefined. I want to hide, I was selfish, wanted mine. Sometimes I close my eyes and I see another me, unafraid of fatherhood, love and honesty. I was shy and under pressure when I first met your mother. She was older, I was younger. Her presence seemed to hover, move from lover to lover, between the sheets and undercovers. We made love to one another always. Love would take us there, hurt beyond repair. What we could not reconcile, we almost always compared. It was friendship caught on fire, wonder who struck the match. Come to hatch within the heart and leave it all up to chance. Now come back, we hid it all from the world. So when I found out she was preggo, she wasn't even my girl. Is it a boy or girl? The very thought would make me Earl. Got me sick to my stomach, I'm really bugging, got me. Did it really have to happen? I'm a child having children, such an alien feeling. I imagine the fetus, all the similar features, all its toes and its fingers. To think that we conceived it, I could hardly believe it. I made comments and didn't mean it, partly being facetious, too immature to understand it or completely redeem it. When she asked if we could keep it, I said not my decision. She got mad and started flipping, left me. By saying nothing, an agreement occurred. Something unarticulated, never stated in words. I would never see a birth development was arrested at 12 weeks. Anytime there's no speech, hey yo, I can't speak. All I really do is think. Wonder what if it was different. If you came into this world under certain conditions, could I care for you? Would you have brothers and sisters? Spend my nights drifting, simply just writing letters to my unborn children. A strange feeling, bending time and position to events and extension.
Nights in white satin, never reaching the end.
I'm in the biggest fight of my life.
Letters I've written, never meaning to send.
Yeah, so many sleepless nights when I shut my eyes, still dizzy from the liquor and the flashing lights. Returning from the deep where my lows got high, where the pain from inside would control my mind. And now I'm thinking back, not afraid of seeing that. Shell of such a shallow man, walk along another path. Free of such a troubled past, losing what I never had. Praying for another chance, bottle with my calloused hand. Sand through the hourglass, watching as the hours pass. Drifting as if happenstance, trying just to understand. Sadness in a lover's laugh, love is but a dream, but our love can never last in the presence of the deep. It all began when I was young, born addicted to the buzz. I could feel it in my blood, naive to what it was. I saw death and lost love, refused to open up, and now I can't say anymore. But I can
bring the pain away.
Budweiser, Heineken, Coors Light, Purple Haze, Natural Light, Keystone, Mike's Hard, Lemonade, Newcastle, Red Stripe, Sam Adams, Cascade. Casualties of time, binge drinking at a Steins. I could waste away my life in the blackness of the night, but I refuse to lie down and not put up a fight. Escape the jail cells, hangovers and DUIs. Scars upon my heart that combine to spell why. Empty bottles, blackouts, meaningless alibis. Behavior patternized, pathologies, pattern lies. Black eyes of battered wives, service pictures in my mind. And I fall back in the cycle of it. Drink to kill the headache of the hangover, a bottle of it. Drink it to the bottom of it. Bubble in the stomach, flush the liver, slur the speech.
I can't say anymore.
but I can
bring the pain away.
Burgundy, Concord, Chardonnay, Niagara, White Sin, Sauvignon, Cabernet, Riesling, Hermitage, Shiraz, Champagne. Spirit spin me generous while living in the dream. Air clicking through the corridor, finding city streets. Lingerie, split zippers, and bottomless inhibitions. Promiscuity and vision and vanishing unremembered. I can turn this soul to ether in a matter of minutes. Turns the timid into fearless creatures searching for meaning. I can hear the liquor speaking, performing an exorcism, conjuring the secrets of suffering and a demon. My grandfather was an alcoholic, full-blooded Cherokee. Spent his life laying brick and taking care of family. Passed along his genes as my mother did to me. Now she nods telling me, but I can
bring the pain away.
Jack Daniel, Lil Levitt, Cabo Wabo, Bombay, Belvedere, Firefly, Crown Royal, Holiday, Absolute, Atlantico, Passion Fruit, Alizé. And it reminds me of the blood flowing swiftly through my veins. While when liquor hits my lips, my heart fills with hate. It reminds me of the pain of forfeiting all faith. For the feeling there's a habit when it's powerless to break. I'm reminded what's behind it by features in my face. Staring blankly in the mirror, seeking only an embrace. Everything reverberates, ripples out and resonates. Emanates from dark corners of a fairly lit place. It all began when I was young, born addicted to the buzz. I could feel it in my blood, naive to what it was. I saw death and lost love, refused to open up, and now I can't say anymore. So many sleepless nights when I shut my eyes, still dizzy from the liquor and the flash of lights. Returning from the deep where my lows got high, where the pain from inside would control my mind. And now I'm thinking back, not afraid of seeing that. Shell of such a shallow man, walk along another path. Free of such a troubled past, losing what I never had. Praying for another chance, bottle in my calloused hand. Sand through the hourglass, watching as the hours pass. Drifting as it happenstance, trying just to understand. Sadness in a lover's laugh, love is but a dream, but our love can never last in the presence of the deep. All this rapping got me thirsty. Let's get a beer.
I can't say anymore.
Yeah. Wanna talk to him. At the beginning I was dreaming, drifting in and out of sleeping, taken victim by the images, entering intervention. Some beautiful apparition, the ghost of my inner demons. Fell in love with the shadows of people no longer living. Lost 9 in a 10-month period, rest in peace. My moments trapped in panic, in instance I can't breathe. I picture my former mentor with a pistol to his temple. The whole thing far from simple, I can feel and pull the trigger. The scary thing about it is I somewhat understand it. If you felt that out of balance, yo, it's hard to talk about it. I wrap my mind around it, try to comprehend the damage. If there's peace and finding death, yo, I hope my brother found it. He hides of my awareness in the corners of my mind, replaying his suicide outside of a space and time. Enough for me to cry but can't place the emotion. So many factors still unfolding in ways that I can't control it. The pain that it imposes has me asking for rain. Fills my heart up with resentment and hate. The empty wishes resonated all through infinite space. Recover what I remember but I could never replace. You've gone away. Verses I unload are like letters from God. I pray I couldn't say in silence in the form of a song. I sing them all off key, punching holes in the walls. Grind my teeth in the talc in a moment of calm. These words are wooden stakes driven deep in my palms. Dying wishes of a saint, whisper supple and soft. Cause it's all that I have left, I'ma bring it to y'all. Let my story act as cinema and color your perimeter. Too hot to test the temperature, I spark a faint scintilla. Your raps a merely inches, just too small to measure miniature. Doses I administer from sinister solicitors. Brains of evil geniuses pickled in glass cylinders. Voices of an afterlife seldomly revisited. Possess me to assemble it in ways you will remember it. Words that bear resemblance to something you've experienced. Appearance mainly meaningless but lead you to deliverance. Relationships of limitless depth and infinite wealth. Shades of every feeling you felt dispersed. Separating from self, becoming a bereft, a part of everything else. To value life is to understand death, and so you rest. Feel the acid rain falling cold from the clouds, like a million sharpened daggers dropping straight to the ground. If I could bring my homie back, I'd trade my life right now for a moment just to hold him or explain to him how there was so much more to life than what was bringing him down. Suicide is to reverse the act of birth for the proud, to take away what you've been given and can never give back. A life unique as any fingerprint, singular and exact. And now I try to rap with every ounce of my soul. Within mine is for the one that you stole. Blow for blow, I'm cursed to walk this world alone and wander far from my home. Give it all to what I know, the hollow code in my bones. My mind exposed to what it holds and seeing parts of the whole. Disintegrate and reappear as if they're coming and go. Hey yo, I listen to your songs and in a way you're reborn. Knowing nothing truly leaves us, only changes its form. Rest in peace.
Calling all detectives, tell them a criminal attack. Smoking a big fat cigarette, a flashy car. Take himself superstar.
Before the fall, they claimed that Lucifer was God's favorite angel. Now Dolce Gabbana, Gucci, and Prada mark our Jezebel. Her name was Arabelle, skin soft and brown as caramel. Posing for the camera, playing several characters. Candid and charismatic, a captivating criminal who grew up in the city, dreaming dreams of wealth and nuptials. Uncomfortable, she wanted the estate of Wallace Goodwell. Absent a formal invitation for the theatric gal.
Calling all detectives, tell them a criminal attack. Smoking a big fat cigarette, a flashy car. Take himself superstar.
Fountains filled with champagne, golden flowing forever. Angelic sculptures made of ice, condensating the weather. She hints in charming conversation to potential investors and steals the hearts of CEOs, musicians, movie directors. Her smile is dazzling, convincing, poisonous and infective. She leads the party in a limousine with other objectives. And for a man named Alexander, she performs and undresses. It's the last thing she remembers, and she tells the detectives.
Calling all detectives, tell them a criminal attack. Smoking a big fat cigarette, a flashy car. Take himself superstar.
Before the fall, they claimed that Lucifer was God's favorite angel. Now we all up in the projects, drinking 40s in the stairwell. Took a draw for the black and handed it to Ramel, a former All-State running back who had a ride to SoCal. Ran a 40 in full flat, but so crack and went to jail. Now we back up in the hood, living with mom for a spell. All we do is smoke weed and watch highlights of himself, swearing vengeance for the sentence that he served in his cell.
Calling all detectives, tell them a criminal attack. Smoking a big fat cigarette, a flashy car. Take himself superstar.
Ramel stands out on the corner by the course with the lights. With no job, he hustles hard, slinging drugs to the night. In his peripheral, a limousine pulls up on his right. The tinted windows almost mirrors for anyone who's in sight. When rolling down, he matches faces to the voices inside. Finds a man of regal stature, covering suit and a tie. And the exchange is so precise it almost doesn't feel right. And that's when Arabelle leans over from the passenger side. Damn.
Calling all detectives, tell them a criminal attack. Smoking a big fat cigarette, a flashy car. Take himself superstar.
Yeah. Before the fall, they claimed that Lucifer was God's favorite angel. Found a hell in every heaven and a heaven in hell. Similar, one could compare Alexander St. Clair, a wealthy banker, closet criminal and millionaire. Made his money forging loans others couldn't afford. In a pyramid schematic, the free market endorsed. While honest people lost their homes, he did coke on his yacht. On his cell with Wallace Goodwell at a party that night. Or so it goes.
Calling all detectives, tell them a criminal attack. Smoking a big fat cigarette, a flashy car. Take himself superstar.
Ramel pulled out his pistol, aimed at Alex's heart. Said there's no going back to jail before he let off a shot. Arabelle was unaware that Ramel knew her at all, or that he recognized her face from Parkside Residence Hall. The same chick who snitched the 5-0 had him rolled up in charge. He had to reconcile with who was staring back from the car. They met eyes for a split second as the driver peeled off, confused by crimes of mere coincidence and not of the heart.
Lord, I've been out on the street too long, stealing, lying, and cheating.
They tell me I don't sleep enough, but I see so much it keeps me up. Reminds me why I fight for freedom. That's why I wake up thinking, God, I'm breathing. This life is precious, I can't leave it. So much more I'm here to do, and so much more I must pursue. I saw the signs inside my mother's eyes, my crystal ball for when I failed in life. I saw my future mama open wide like blue and white Kentucky skies. I was and there's nothing out here shining bright but stick up kids in China white. Please believe I wind it tight, turning phrases Vanna White. I'm tired of the bad advice, blaming others, rolling dice, staring deep at my reflection, asking mirrors who am I?
From day to day.
Been a year since my homie died. He shot himself, committed suicide. I can't even bring myself to cry. I've been taking him to church.
I've lost track of where I once belonged.
Put your hands together.
Lord, I've been out
You gotta
on
feel
the street too long.
Chuckie Campbell, remember the name. They tell me I don't sleep enough, but I think so much it keeps me up. Reminds me why I fight for freedom. It's all the haters who still keep me driven. I put in work and hope that you may listen, thinking maybe somewhat distant, someone out there really needs it. Like
From day to day,
that single mother raising children, father locked away in prison, convicted and serving sentence, dreaming of the day he visits, praying they didn't see what he did on
street too long.
my songs will never sponsor lyrics built on hate, misogynistic, wealth and greed, or condescending content often found in meaning, reaching deeper laced with meaning, reasons steeped in greater secrets, minded, body, soul, and spirit on.
Street too long.
I live it like
From day to day,
somewhere vivid in my intuition, in my heart of music's physics, valuable because it's different, not because there's not a difference between what you think is real and
on the
who's
street too long.
church.
I've lost track of where I once belonged.
It's never too late to turn it all around.
Lord, I've been out.
If you believe
on
that,
the
do me a
street too
favor.
long.
Chuckie Campbell, remember the name. They tell me we can't change it, but I know they front it's up to us. It reminds me why we fight for freedom. That's why I wake up thinking, God, you're breathing. Be the change you want to see and see it come to life and bless your being. Manifest what you believe in. Like
From day to day,
it takes faith to make a change, and the first change you make is how you're thinking. But you can't advance beginning, starting at the very end, and change is slow, and to receive it, you must stay the course completely. I got the feeling, others also feel it, and if you feel it, you should scream it. We have the power to provoke the people into seeing influential living, not the fact they've
on
been
the street too long.
barely eating.
From day to day,
If this was final will and testament, I testify to test you kids to grow some testicles and stop testing all my patience with all your lies and telling
on
myths.
the street too long. I've lost track of where I once belonged.
Yeah, you can do anything you put your mind to, man.
Lord, I've been out on the street too long.
When you're feeling down, just throw this record on.
Stealing,
Chuckie
lying, and
Campbell,
cheating,
remember the
living
name.
days to buy. Please, Lord, on the street too long. From day to day,